Remember, call up a neighbor and tell them, listen, it's time to listen and tune into SOS Radio 95.9 FM and listen to Strictly Business. Today we're going to have a powerful, powerful program for you guys today. So I'm telling you, run to your radio, run to your internet radio, whatever you have to do and tune in. Call someone and tell them, listen, get on right now. But of course, before we start, it's always a pleasure to thank our many wonderful sponsors that we have. First, of course, I would like to thank Easy Laundry and Dry Cleaning in Dutch Quarter, whereby now for sure you know if you have your dirty clothes at home, you want to give the wife a day off, say, honey, listen, let's carry our clothes, get them washed by the professionals, go and visit Easy Laundry today. Give them a call at 721-580-7061. That's 721-580-7061. Also, we'd like to thank our good friends at St. Martin Harbor Holding and Company. Of course, again, you know we have the Walter Plan Square right in town where you can go hang out with some friends and a family, grab some good lunch, relax and enjoy the beach and atmosphere. Again, thank you for the St. Martin Harbor and Holding Company. Also, we'd like to thank our good friends at GEBE, our water and electricity company. We thank you always, GB, for your continued support. Now as well, you know we have the many different tiki huts in different areas of the island. We have Irie Caribbean Tiki Hut in Kobe, just across the movies. This month, they're not opening during the day. They're going to be open from 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. So go and give them a visit. Give them a call today at 721-522-6938. That is the Irie Caribbean Tiki Hut in Kobe, 721-522-6938. Go and get all your healthy, fresh juices. We also have another Tiki Hut, the Jerkies, on the Illage Road, right next to Aki Supermarket. And there's another Tiki Hut across from the Beach Plaza Casino. Of course, you know, get your Johnny cake, your chicken leg, your ribs, your peas and rice, your potato salad. Go and get your belly full. Now, if you're looking for healthy cold coconut water, of course you can get that by Aki Supermarket on Illage Road and also in Kobe, across from the movies, next to Irie Caribbean Tiki Hut. We also like to thank La Dolce Vita Italian Restaurant in Puerto Pleasance Princess Casino. Go there for great food, great atmosphere. Give them a call, 721-544-4311. That is 721-544-4311. Also, if you're looking for health insurance, car insurance, boat insurance, any type of insurance, go and visit our good friends in town at Najiko Insurances. Thank you, Najiko, for your support. Also, if you're thinking movies, of course, think the Video Block in French Quarter for all the latest releases, released every Thursday on DVDs. You want them on USB, on hard drive, go and visit us today. Also, if you want video games, PS3 games, PS4 games, Xbox One game, your entertainment center to go and visit is the Video Block in French Quarter. Give them a call at 590-873325. Thank you to all our great sponsors. Now, I hope by now you have your family, you have your mother, your father, your cousin, your brother is tuned in. You give your family a call across the seas and tell them, listen, SOS Radio is going to be hot this afternoon. I got with me right now some good, great gentlemen. You're going to be surprised to hear their voice. I know you hear them all the time, but not at the same time right now on Strictly Business. I would like to, of course, welcome back my good friend, my good brother, who's been in Curacao. You know, he's over there helping a political young party, get them in the race, get them strapped, and get them geared up for the elections coming up very, very soon over there as well. He's over there, he's doing great work, helping the community and opening the eyes of many people over there. So, people, I would like to welcome back Mr. Julian Rollocks, back on the rock, back on St. Martin.
Good morning. Let me tell you something. Good morning to the viewers, because we're going to be on television Monday evening on cable TV. And I got to say, I used to have the strong voice around here, man, but you took it over.
Powerful, right?
Congratulations to you, Brian. Doing a good job.
Pleasure.
My good brother on the camera here, too. Give me his name again, please.
Melvin.
Melvin, thank you very much for the work. And we have to be very, very thankful and grateful to SOS Radio. Mr. Billy D, thank you so much for having us. Yes, thank you very much, Barry. I think I will go a little further into what I'm doing in Curacao after our second man here.
Yes, we also have on board,
After the captain
riding the
says.
horse, the captain himself, none other than the master. Billy D, talk to the people.
Yes, good afternoon. Nice to be among both of you gentlemen. I didn't see Rollocks in the world, so I'm happy to see him back too.
Same to see you, man. Same to see you.
See, taking care of business in Curacao, but I take care of business in Baton.
Absolutely.
Tomorrow's election,
That's right.
a lot has been said and done, and tomorrow we're going to see the result of all the hard work. But it's good to be here, man. It's good to be among you guys and getting a little piece of this discussion this afternoon.
Well, Billy, for me it's more an honor to be with you because before the program opened, I said to Bryan, Bryan, what makes this program very powerful and of quality is because we are three men and we are three independent men.
Correct.
Okay?
Correct.
We have our own opinions. You have business, Billy has a business, I have a business. We don't rely on sticking out our hands for somebody to put a thing in.
Right.
Whether you make $1 or you make $100,000, it makes you independent, period.
Correct.
So, Billy, thanks for joining us. Barry, as always, you've been doing a fine job. I've been watching you from abroad because of technology today. You're merely under it. Yeah, man. No. I could always return in touch. But no need for that because by the time he's finished, by mid-afternoon, he's up on YouTube and ready to go.
Correct.
And that's awesome. That's really awesome. It's good for us, it's good for the businesses, and naturally good for SOS. So it's good for everybody. So thank you once again for having us.
Yeah. Thank you both for being here.
Yeah, we're here.
Well, we've noticed we want to do a little evaluations this afternoon, and Billy, thanks for joining us. We've had a pretty intense campaign, would you say, Billy? Because you've interviewed all the politicians practically here.
Well,
Give those who came, those who thought it necessary. Because there were those.
You know, it's unfortunate that those who are way behind didn't come.
Wow.
Because those who are way behind should have come. Because this is where you get exposure.
Yeah.
And you know what I did, Rollocks? I opened up the station for 2 weeks for young new candidates to come and express themselves. I didn't ask for nothing. I didn't.
You gave the young new ones a break?
All new young candidates. USP took advantage. UP took advantage. The DP took advantage. National Alliance didn't come at all. Only one young lady came, but they didn't show up. But the PPA, all those other, and the Christian Party, only one came.
Wow.
But that was a great opportunity, I think, that when I opened the doors for young people. Forget about money. I didn't ask for no money. I said, look, come and introduce yourself to that was my contribution for the young candidates.
Awesome.
Because I realized...
You know that don't happen nowhere in the world, Billy. I'm in Curacao. Let me tell you something.
Other radio stations ask me if I'm crazy. One of the main radio stations in Martin and Facebook, they won't ask me if I'm crazy. So that don't happen.
That don't happen.
You know how much young new candidates we have? If I had to charge everybody $1,000, I'd be okay today.
You wouldn't have to
but that
worry.
wasn't the issue. The issue was to give young, because I believe in that. I believe in giving young people an
totally
opportunity and a chance. Because if you didn't give Barry this chance, nobody will know who's Barry.
No, exactly. Because
that's about giving a chance.
That's why Les Brown said one of the richest places in the world is where? The Burial Ground.
Yes,
you know that's phrase, right?
Yes.
One of the richest places in the world is the Burial Ground. Because men and women live and die their dreams, but never get the opportunity.
Correct.
Or never dared to come out. Because Barry could have had the talent. But with talent, you got to have courage with it.
Yes.
You got to have a little bit of courage to step forward.
And you got to get a chance.
And somebody got to reach down.
Every one of us get a chance from somebody.
Every one of us. In life, ain't none of us make it on our own.
Correct.
Somebody reach down and say, Lord, let me give this little fool a chance.
Yeah.
And you then sink your teeth in it.
Yeah. And I give everybody that chance.
And that's a pity that it
It's a pity.
It's a pity.
But it's you know, it got a lot to do with it. But that's their laws. That's not totally not, like you say, independent. So I ain't dependent on who get elected tomorrow to give me nothing.
No, exactly.
But,
whoever get elected, you still gonna eat tomorrow.
Yeah, it was
eat well.
not eat tomorrow. I eat lunch now. I eat my dinner tonight. Breakfast tomorrow. Not tomorrow.
Yes.
I can have lunch today.
Today.
I can have lunch today. And I have steak if I want. After if I want to.
I'm gonna call you to order right away. And I want you to say thanks.
You gotta say thanks. But that's a fellow who I gotta look up to.
That's correct. That's the only
when he said there's no food, he got no food.
And when he said there's no bread, it's all over.
That's it.
But quickly, what do you think contributed to that? The ones that didn't come.
Well, I made it clear. I made it clear that you didn't have to give me nothing. But whatever
Leadership.
No. You got leadership, but you got that ignorance too.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, the leaders of our political party, they don't need an exposure, you know.
Actually not.
It's
Anyhow.
anyhow. It's you as a young candidate. So when your leader tell you don't go by BD, you got to tell your leader you sorry, you know. That's an individual election.
You got to me out of this.
No, because your leader gonna get elected. All leaders, practically, we know who leaders, and not all. But we know the leaders are gonna get elected.
That's true.
So when you're a young candidate, you gotta forget about what your leader tell you. Cause every time your leader tell you don't go here, he don't want to get a vote in here.
You know. They have a rule. They have a rule in the 48
But it was
laws.
unfortunate.
They have a rule in the 48 laws of power. I don't totally agree with it, but it's a rule. And one of those rules said never outshine the master. Because there are people, they want you to stay within a certain level.
And let me tell you,
And be a nice boy.
that happened right here in this election now.
Wow.
That happened right here in this
That's
election.
sad though.
No, I'm telling you.
Because you know what's nice, Billy? You know what really does me a lot of good? When I look at the amount of young people that really giving it a shot.
Yeah, that is promising for the country. And I always tell people,
that's a good thing.
If my children need more intelligent than me, then I fail.
But actually you fail.
My children got to be 100 times smarter than me and more equipped for the world than me. That's I fail.
And if I tell my son all the time, I say, young man, let me tell you something. I've laid a nice foundation for you and your sister. You've got to take it now to the next level.
Yeah.
It can't be so that your parents give you 100 square meters of land, and 20 years from now you're still there stuck with 100 square meters.
The next step is up to
You
you.
see,
But it's got to be beyond the 100 square meters.
The leaders want people to vote for them, but a true leader does want his party to live.
That's true.
When you want your party to live, you have to train your young people to carry on.
That's correct.
But in St. Martin, people just want to get elected.
Yeah.
It's not about a party living.
There's not legacy yet.
It's not legacy. It's just I want my party to get elected, so I do it right now.
It's a sad though. Yeah. Let's look at let's get on to the meat of the matter. I made my rounds last night, Billy. It was in Curacao, as Bryan clearly said. I was retained there. Billy, what I used to do for nothing here, I get paid for in Curacao.
Stay in so why? Bombini,
I get well paid for in Curacao. Because I can do it right. I don't work for free and I can't work for cheap. I don't know how to do them things. I don't work so good.
But you mean well too for the job that you do?
Well, naturally, because I train the young people, I share all my knowledge with them. One of the things one of the key things I shared with my candidates down there: don't be afraid. Fear is a hell of a thing in the world. Billy, you know we live in a society here that's crippled by fear.
But you got people here who want to put a flag on the cap of the free. You got people here who want to put a sticker on it. I don't put any sticker I want to put on my cap when I want to.
And when I take it off when I feel like
when I feel like.
We today Sunday. You know how many churches full of people today?
Yeah, oh man. Politicians in church today.
But we come to that just now. Let me finish with fear. I've learned one thing from my mother from a small boy. Fear and the trust in God can't occupy the same space. Okay? And I always tell them, told them, listen, let me tell you something. If a man walk in that door with 2 feet, like myself, that means both of us could die. Both of us are susceptible to die.
Correct.
If a fellow walk in that door with 3 feet, I gone. Because I don't know what it is I'm up against. You see? So then you can't be going to church and praising God and telling people, I'm afraid of this, afraid of that. Well, you're not a Christian. Who are you?
You're trusting there.
You don't have no faith. You don't faith. You have faith in the Great One. Barry fought some wonderful battles in this country. You know? Some tough battles. And what's nice about it, and I thank my God for it, always come out ahead.
You say you make some run last night. What you saw?
Okay, good. Let's go into the rounds last night.
And the runs started out heavy.
Yes. We can get right into what I saw last night. I went down by the USB, France party. I was down in Kobe, close to the roundabout there, and they were strong. As a matter of fact, when I reached, I heard the number 2 candidate raising hell, man. She
could talk.
Yeah, man, she was good.
Very good.
Oh, she was firing, but she was on fire. Then I left there,
And I went south for one, which was
National Lions?
Yes, National Lions, which was not strong, which was very strong. Very strong, very strong. Good turnout. Then I went downtown to see what's happening with a party. And I must say it was massive.
Yeah.
It
was massive.
That visitation was massive.
And you know, I want to say this, you see, and this is where you could make an analysis on the election. The last night of campaign, your supporters are your true voters.
Yes, that's
the
right.
last night of the
hard.
campaign. Yeah, people don't come to see what can happen that night. Those are the people who back in you for real, because that's your last night. So whatever your turnout is that night, you could basically
pretty much
calculate that. You could calculate what's going to happen.
I saw. I regretfully have to say this because I got here on Friday. I'm out of here tomorrow because Friday is elections in Curacao, so I got to go back and wrap up my work. When I got in Friday afternoon, Friday evening, DP had a session down in Simpson Bay.
Not too healthy.
You're guessing or you know?
No, I know.
You know, right?
I know. Not too healthy.
It wasn't. Simpson Bay, when DP used to have meetings, remember I go back to the days I worked with Claude.
Let me tell you why.
When I went in Simpson Bay.
Yeah. Let me tell you why DP wasn't so strong. A partner of mine went down and he said DP was so weak that he alone get 7 shots. Wow. When DP had campaign when I was younger, if you reach a second late, you couldn't get a shot.
You couldn't get a shot. And in those days,
you couldn't get a shot.
I told you I worked with Claude personally.
Yeah, you couldn't get a shot.
Worked with him, worked against him, fight like animals with him, join him, and went and see him in his ailing days. And we used to have some wonderful times up on the porch by Miss Almond, Point Blank, talking the days. Big shots used to come in by the containers. Heineken beer used to come in by the containers.
Yeah.
And to see what DP has become today is really, really, really
You know, I just tell you that Rollocks, and I will just tell you to Barry. Legacy.
Yeah.
You got to create. The DP could be just as strong as yesterday if you had a preparedness for legacy.
Right.
You see, and that's why that's where parties has failed.
You see,
not because what Rollocks will say it all the time. His mother said that the young may die, but the old must die. So your old leader, he gonna die.
Yeah, but you see, the
preparation to keep a young leader is what.
In this situation, I don't blame him because Claude. Look, Sarah Westcott inherited a party. As a matter of fact, she's been calling my name some days ago. And I don't know why, because I don't molest it. And my thing is, look, Sarah, let me put it this way to you. I didn't trouble you. Okay, I went to Carissa to do my work, and I can't use your name for my popularity. You know, I get paid without calling your name. I don't need your name for my popularity. Billy, people all over the world listen to this program here.
Yeah, I don't know if you said she inherited a party.
She basically inherited it from Claude.
But what I'm saying though, you could, if you inherit a party and you do super with it, you could become another super Claude.
That's correct.
You see?
That's correct.
So somewhere down the line is where the chains are.
Well, you know, again, one of the things I tell Sarah, I tell people that support her, I say, listen, I think this woman is you know, needs a prize. You couldn't have been in politics for 25 years, actively in government, in and out, and today you can't show me a rock. I did that. You can say what you want about Taylor. You could argue about anything you could say about the guy.
He could show you a lot of things.
He starts at the border on the front side, and he could start pointing at the bridge. When you go to Little Further, you could go Front Street, you could go to the harbour, you could go there. I'm going to throw William in the same category, because William is a worker. You could say what you want about William also. William Marlin, that guy can work. Houses he built, roads he built. He did a lot of stuff.
Okay. I tell you what's dangerous for elderly politicians quickly. When you was a politician who in government for 20, 30 years, and the little fellow who just come in, getting you blows, it is time for you
to leave. And that is true.
Let me tell you something. When you're just so long, let me tell you, you take Francis today. Francis today has become a rock.
Yeah.
Why? Because when France started to give the older politician that kind of trouble, they should realize, hey, it's time for me to go. You got that time frame. You got that time.
You see, one of the things.
In the day, I always give people the day I gonna see a DJ come in here and get down like me, I gonna give him the seat. Say, hey, welcome
Billy,
to the new beginning.
I'm transferring my entire business operation to my son.
Correct.
Billy, the young may die. The old must die. That's where Barry comes in. Barry, thank you.
Because, like myself, Billy looking around, you know.
Yeah.
Billy looking around for young Billy. Okay? I was looking around for the young Rollocks a long time. But a lot of our young people, Billy, don't have ambition, don't have discipline. Billy tried so many people in here. I see people come here, he lasts a week.
Let me make you a joke, okay? My son working with me now, and he look at me say, and he started to work hard now. He got hard work. So he said, well, Papa, you say, all this you do. I said, not all this you do. This was in high school.
No.
Lifting up bottles and lifting up cases of water.
You know what my son said, Billy? You know what you gotta tell you?
Yeah.
You know what you gotta tell him? I used to do it alone.
I said, yeah. So that's the important
That's
part.
correct. That's correct.
But again, it shakes down from what you teach your children to.
That it comes down to that every time. Billy.
That.
It's what you put in yours. You have a young child, don't you?
Yes.
That's why you put in him, man.
Well, you can't take out of him what you don't put in it.
Yeah.
Okay? You got to teach your child discipline. Billy's one thing I always hear Billy talking, the same thing I have. You can go to school, yeah?
Yeah, don't matter what.
My mother told me, I don't care where you're going. I don't care. You
You're
can
going
clean,
to school.
but you're going to go to school.
Yeah, go to school.
And she told me when I was going to Holland, if you don't get your diplomas, don't come back to my house. Don't come back here. Let's go back to the political thing. So, Billy, we got to tell the voters tomorrow,
Yeah.
when you're going to the polls, watch your politicians and ask yourself, does this person only talk, or does this person perform? It's two different things, my friend. Okay, as I said, I would give Sarah a prize for talking. Performing is not her strength. No, it's true. You as a voter got to ask yourself, oh, wait a minute. I've voted for this person for the last 10, 15, 20 years. What can they point at and say, I did that? What could you point at? Your son, Billy, could face you at a given moment and ask you, well, I believe you got a lot of talk. Daddy, you got plenty of talk. But now let me hear what you do.
I could tell him the bed is sleeping on it, but
No, I just do it better, man.
the bed is sleeping.
Man, you gotta take my phrase. You born in air condition.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't have a day that you slept in a room and said, boy, in here hot, eh?
But the first thing we gotta tell people though is go out and vote tomorrow.
They must go to vote. Billy, they must. You must go
Well,
vote.
you should vote. I don't like to tell people must if you don't want to vote, well, but you should vote.
Yes, man. Yes,
You
man.
should
Billy,
vote.
we can't go into the history because we ain't got the time, but one day we will. The history that went into, I'm going to say it harder, into black people getting the right to vote. Sometimes we just behave, but I ain't worried, let them take away your voting right tomorrow. You know when you become like the goat in the street because you have no power, you have no rights.
This is when you got power. This is when you as a person got power.
Now,
you could
as I
say
touch something else quick with you, Billy. Billy, the only thing the leader Sarah got is the Chinese man. And it's rubbing a lot of people rough. Billy.
Well, I'll tell you this now. The guy said he ain't no Chinese. Lee said, and he right, he was born in America, he says he's not a Chinese, he don't speak Chinese.
That's correct.
So if the Chinese people listen to him, then Chinese gonna know that he ain't a Chinese. And I'll say this about Minister Lee, eh? He's a guy I appreciate a lot. Eh?
Okay.
He's fully educated.
No,
He's fully educated. The guy made it clear, he could have stayed here pretending he was a Chinese. He said he ain't a Chinese.
Good.
He says he's American.
Let me put it this way. to you.
Okay, so
Why-
he was bold enough at least to say that.
Well,
Contrary to
that-
Cookie who says he's an Indian.
For me, that's for public consumption. Billy, let me tell you something about Chinese that I've learned. It's one thing Chinese just do in their culture, and I wish we would do it.
Support each other.
They just teach each other the basic Chinese culture.
Yeah.
Because you could say he ain't no Chinese.
No, but-
when I look at him, he look at
Yeah,
India.
yeah, for sure. No, but what he's saying,
They teach
what
you.
he's saying,
If you go in his house, Billy, because a day I was in a shop in Curacao, and I hear this fella rattling off Chinese, rattling off Papiamento, rattling off Dutch. I said, hey, Paraketu, what's going on here? He said, I born here. I said, but we learn to speak Chinese, I am.
but they got Chinese children here speak English better than me. Just like me.
Good. No, but I'm saying,
in the fight in the country too, yeah.
I'm saying how they inherit their Chinese discipline.
Okay.
It ain't nothing to play with, my friend. Okay?
We got to wrap
I'm
up.
gonna wrap up now, and I'm gonna tell people to one of my boys. I gotta say hello to his mobile Romeo from the Fed. And I like Romeo because Romeo. There was a time they want to shut down my tiki huts, and Romeo helped me.
Yeah.
And the same Sarah want to do it. Romeo Pantafleck came and tell me, Rollocks, that lady want to shut down the operation.
So you got some good people still, man.
Man, I got good people, man. And he said, Rollocks, I told her, it's my portfolio, because he was over economic affairs. He told Sarah, you can't shut down the man, please. These are things that happen and they must be said. It isn't nice, man. When local people making an effort, baby, we must push them.
Local people got the rights to be a millionaire.
That's correct.
And that's what people feel.
And that's the problem with our leaders. We take the children to the airport, and we grin, hee, they go in Holland, and when they want to come back, boy, we put every problem. Anyhow.
We got next program coming up, but it's been a pleasure.
Billy, thank you for jumping in, man. Go out and vote, my dear friends. I'm going to make my money, boy. That's right, they're getting paid. They're going to vote in the morning. And at 12 o'clock on the plane.
But the people must know that this election is very crucial.
This election is extremely
remember, for maybe going another 4 years.
That's correct.
So this is an extremely important election.
Very important. Go out and vote, man. You don't want to go back into the cotton fields and not have your voting rights. God bless you. Consult your Father, consult your God, consult your Creator. Say, what is my best choice? What should I do? And He will let you know. God bless you.
Yes, the people need to go out and vote. That is for sure. This is serious business to go and vote. So forget about the games, forget about the tricks. Go out and handle your business tomorrow. I'm going to leave you. Thank you all for listening. I will leave you with what I always say. Life is all about choices. So be careful what you choose and who you choose, because time waits on no one. Till next time, strictly business. Take care.